Hello, welcome to Invest Your Passion Drafting. My name is Umo, long time no live video. So first off, I wanted to say a huge thank you to all of my subscribers. I've crossed over 4,000 subscribers. I am super grateful. Thank you for all the comments, thank you for the likes, thank you for every single thing. And then next off, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has participated in any of the master classes or bought the prepackaged courses. I am super grateful. And then I also wanted to say a huge thank you to University of Pattern Drafting has officially become a YouTube partner, and that is super amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for all of the support. Next thing is I wanted to talk about the evening gowns and draping masterclass. So since I announced that class, I've been getting a lot of questions as regards that class, so I just thought to clarify a couple of things. So first off, it is a master class. It's not a prepackaged class like the corset class or the trouser class or all the other classes where once you make payment, I send you all of the tutorial materials. No, this is a master class. Like, we're going to have an online class. Do you understand that? And the start date is August 3rd, and it's going to be happening on Telegram. A lot of people have been asking for the course outline. Actually, the course outline is actually on the flyer. Do you understand that? So if you look at the flyer, you would see what the course outline, what the course is going to entail. So first off, we're going to be dealing with how to take accurate measurements for dinner wear. Like, this is really important because remember that one of the major keys to creating garments that have perfect fit is being able to take accurate measurements. So we're going to be starting from the basics. Do you understand? A lot of people have also asked if this is a beginner's class or is an advanced class or whatever. We're actually starting from the basics. It is not a complete beginner's class, but if you are a beginner, you would still be able to meet up. Do you understand? Because we're starting from the basics, and then again, the courses are going to be as simplified as possible. So it's not necessarily a beginner's class. However, you should actually have basic knowledge of sewing as well as basic knowledge of drafting patterns. Next thing that we're going to be learning is how to adapt your sloper. So this is why I said this course is actually beginner friendly, because we'll start from basic bodies and then we'll work our way upwards. So I'll be showing you how to adapt your sloper to a corset pattern, to a princess cut pattern, you know, and all of that. Then the third thing that we're going to be learning is waist snatching. So if you've watched my videos on waist snatching on the YouTube channel, I'm sure that you already have an idea. So in this class, we're going to be going into details, you know, because a lot of people have asked, does this apply to when you're using zip or when you're using loops, corset loops at the back, you know, and all of that. So we're going to be going into the detail and the nitty-gritty of waist snatching in this class. So the fourth thing that we're going to be learning is figure enhancement techniques, you know, sort of like butt padding. Do you understand? We're going to be doing a bit of butt padding because you can't do evening gowns without doing butt padding. Do you understand? You can't learn how to do that without learning how to do butt padding. It's not like every client would require that of you, but some clients would actually want a bit of figure enhancement. So the next thing that we're going to be learning is we're going to be learning all the types of corsets. So we're going to be learning overbust cupped corsets, Victorian corsets, underbust corsets, mesh corsets, you know, and you can't do evening gowns without knowing how to make proper corsets. Do you understand? Different boning techniques, different materials for boning, you know, how to use steel boning. We're going to be dealing with all of that. So I'm sure that this is a class that you do not want to miss. So I'm also going to be learning all types of princess darts, your shoulder princess darts, arm side princess darts, neckline princess darts. Then I'm going to be showing you how, you know, when to use princess darts, and then when to use to make corsets. Do you understand? I'm just going to be showing, because everything is not corsets. Do you understand? You can also have princess darts and have boning. You can also have princess darts and still snatch the waist. You can also have princess darts and still, princess darts can still actually help you enhance the figure. The thing that we're going to be learning is basque waistline and asymmetrical waistline. Like, I'm shocked at, I remember working with a tailor recently, and you know, this is someone that is actually good in his own way. Do you understand? However, when he did an asymmetrical waistline for me, I was like in awe. Do you understand? I'm going to be showing you the proper way to sew asymmetrical waistline, you know, basque waistline. You know, we're also going to be dealing with mermaid evening dresses, like, I mean, evening dresses that flow. Do you understand? A lot of people create mermaid dresses and the flow is just funny. Like, you know, it doesn't just flow, it doesn't just sit well, you know, it doesn't just have that, you know, really nice classy flow to it. I'm going to be showing you how to do that. I'm also going to be showing you how to sew mermaid dresses for different body types. Do you understand? So for shorter people, there's a way that you make mermaid dresses. For people who are tall, you know, there's a way that you make mermaid dresses. Do you understand? There are tricks and tips to this thing. Do you understand? Because I think one of the things that you have to learn in your design career is how to transform a simple style to something magical. Do you understand? Because a lot of times people send me messages asking, how did you become so good, you know, and questions like that. And I think one of the things that has really helped me is being willing to learn at every point and being willing to be open-minded to adapting new techniques. Do you understand? So if on your in your fashion design career, this is one of the things that you literally have to imbibe, and every single opportunity that you have to learn, you have to take huge advantage of it. So next thing that we're going to be learning is evening dresses with tails and trains. We're going to be dealing with that in this class too. We're also going to be dealing with plunging and illusion necklines. Do you understand? Really, really important. You can't learn to make evening dresses without learning how to make illusion necklines. Like, seriously. So we're going to also be dealing with embellishments and sewing techniques. We will just touch on the embellishment aspect because that's not my forte, so I'm not going to really delve deep into it, but I'm just going to do a bit of embellishment. Then we're also going to be doing draping and ruching techniques. It's almost impossible to make evening dresses without some form of draping. Do you understand? So we're going to be doing some form of draping. We're going to be doing some draping in this class. We're also going to be dealing with evening dresses with detachable skirts. Do you understand? Very, very important. Sometimes you see that at some people's wedding receptions, they literally transform their wedding dresses to reception dresses. Do you understand? Sexy reception dresses. They take out the tail, you know, and they just have sort of like maybe a short dress, you know, just something really nice. So I'm going to be showing you how to make evening dresses with detachable skirts. I'm also going to be showing you professional finishing methods. So this class is actually really packed. It's a class that you do not want to miss for anything. Do you understand? And then again, for all of the people who have asked me in the past, because a lot of people have asked me for a class on evening gowns and evening dresses, this is for you. Do you understand? This is an interactive class. This is a class that you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss the interactive class. After the class, we're going to be selling the course materials as a prepackaged course. However, whenever you're buying the prepackaged course, bear in mind that there is the interactive session. That's the charts, you know, the charts on Telegram that you actually miss. Do you understand? That's why, you know, it's important to actually participate in the actual masterclass. So the class is 10,000 naira for all of those things that you are going to be learning, and I think that is a very, 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 you know, minute price compared to the level of advancements that you will gain through this class in your skill. Do you understand? And then, as I mentioned earlier, class is starting 3rd of August. Duration of the class is going to be about 4 weeks, at least 4 weeks. Usually these classes tend to extend beyond 4 weeks, you know, and all of that. However, I'll put the duration at 4 weeks. Do you understand? So this is going to be a super amazing class. This is going to be a super amazing opportunity to improve your skill. Do you understand? In your design career, you should be open to, you know, improvement. You know, don't just be that designer that can only make you ramp, but like, really, it doesn't make sense. So open up yourself to learn a lot more. And if you're participating in this class, I want full participation. Do you understand? It's an online class, so you're going to be able to, you're going to have to do, you know, some work for yourself. Do you understand? You have to practice, you have to push yourself, you know, you have to participate in the actual classes. Do you understand? Read through all of the charts, you know, and actually be present. So I wish you all the best and see you in class. Ciao, guys.